Welcome to the Serious Sarcasm Podcast. My name is Jay Derosier. Everything you hear is purely my opinion and absolutely not gospel truth. If you do find yourself getting a little bit too worked up over what I say, feel free to take your opinion and, well, you know where. Now that we got that straightened out, sit back, relax, and you might want to get yourself some popcorn because it's going to be a long one. Enjoy the show, yo.
Yo, welcome to another episode of the Serious Sarcasm Podcast. I am your host, creator, tour guide in this crazy world. My name is Jay Derosier. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you guys to the one and only voice in the sky, podcast Dr. Phil.
Oh! What's up, man?
How you doing today, man?
Great.
I'm doing good, man. This episode's a big episode.
Are we revealing secret information today?
We are, but before we reveal that, we have something important to announce to our fans and listeners, bro.
Happy birthday? No?
Nah.
Oh, what is it?
This is officially episode number 20, guys.
Yeah. You know, majority of podcasts don't make it past episode 10.
I thought it was episode 6 last time.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm a more of a majority.
Oh, yeah. A lot of episodes. Yeah, I've seen a lot of podcasts start out well, and then after that first 3 episodes, and that engagement just
because they have unrealistic expectations. But honestly, though, no cap with you though, watching what you do behind the scenes is actually very refreshing. And I got a YouTube plaque here on the wall, so I can't wait to get yours.
Oh man, I appreciate that. Real talk, I appreciate that. It means a lot. It really does. So, as you guys heard me say, this is episode 20. Now, I could just say something corny like I couldn't be here without the fans and everything like that. No, I couldn't be here with my hard work. I bust my ass for this.
Yeah, I want to thank me, nigga.
I want to thank me and nobody else. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck him, FTK. You know what FTK stands for, right?
Nope.
Fuck them kids.
Oh. I thought it was fuck the Klan. I was like, yeah.
That too, racist motherfuckers. But anyways, in all seriousness though, we're going to talk about a couple of things in this episode. This episode is an automatic trigger warning. I'm going to tell you guys right now. This episode, I'm going to name, this episode, the name of this episode is not going to give me a lot of friends, bro. Just be honest with you. The name of this episode is going to be called the Gaslighting episode. The reason why it's going to be called a gaslighting episode, I'm talking about 4 topics as always, like I do every week. But these 4 topics kind of coincide with each other, left and right. The first topic I'm going to talk about is how us as a society have been gaslit day in and day out. When I talk about that, I'm talking about how history is reported to us and how history is told to us, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, pink, purple, green, red like Elmo, whatever color you are. The reason why I want to speak on this is that we see it day in and day out how history is repeated to us, how history repeats in society, from everything from Trump and all this other stuff, how people keep comparing Trump's rhetoric to Nazi Germany, how people keep comparing Kamala Harris's rhetoric to other not so really tolerated politicians of the past. So the thing that bothers me the most is that in a day and age of an internet that we have, in a day and age of the cell phone that we have, I think a lot of people don't understand that the average cell phone, it doesn't even have to be an iPhone, it could be the lower level Android, has more computing power than the computers that took people to the moons in the 50s and 60s.
Wait, we went to the moon?
So the computing power in your phone is a stronger computing power or computer power than what was taking them to the moon.
You didn't get my joke.
Yeah, okay. I did. That's why I was just trying to be serious right now.
All right.
We could be sarcastic in a second.
Okay.
It's called serious sarcasm for a reason. Right. But the thing that blows my mind is, this is gonna sound corny and redundant and cliche, but the smarter phones get, the dumber we get. That was some real shit. We fall for the same banana in the what was that? We fall for the same banana in the tailpipe trick every single day. Oh, was the ice machine?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We got an ice machine, by the way, y'all. If y'all heard that on the mic, don't.
We fancy.
Yeah. Oh, he got money. He got money. Oh, there he goes. There he goes again.
It's actually our ghost.
Don't say that, bro. I'm Haitian, bro. We don't fuck with ghosts, bro. You gaslighting me into thinking there's a ghost in here right now?
I'm not joking.
Okay, I'm not having it. But like, for example, like Phil, what's something that you were taught like growing up that you found out was just a crock of shit? And please don't say Santa Claus.
Nah, man. My older sister was very mean to me. She told me that the ice cream machine, when the sound was going off, he was out of ice cream. That bitch.
That is the funniest shit I've ever heard. Actually, I got one better for you, all right? I saw a story of a mom who basically told her son, like he was always misbehaving in school, right? So he told her son, she told her son, like, hey, if you behave in school 5 days in a row, I won't let you go to school for 2 days in a row.
Oh, that's great.
Top 10 funniest things I've ever heard in my fucking life, bro. Top 10 funniest things I've ever heard in my life. I wonder how long it took that kid to think, to understand that, damn, I'm always getting these 2 days off, man. I should do this more often. Or maybe he was thinking all the time on the weekends, it's like, damn, were you good in school this week too? So your mom gave you the 2 days off?
Ah, that's good though.
But in all seriousness though, man, when it comes to, when I talk about history and I talk about it being gaslit to us and taught to us a certain way, and when you find out later on it's not true, it's just something that we need to deal with as a culture. When I talk about black people, as a society, when we talk about just us as humans, it's the fact of, I hate to put my tinfoil hat on right now, but you know, the powers that be want us to be stupid, want us to be oblivious to the truth. Because at the end of the day, if people say money is power, I believe knowledge is power. And please, got the music. But in all seriousness though, I believe knowledge is power. And the reason why I say knowledge is power, like whether you read a book, whether you read the correct research on the internet, whether you read certain things, you can find the truth on whatever it is, whether it is about your own family, whether it is about the society you grew up in, or the society you live in, or how you may have been disenfranchised. A lot of people think black people disenfranchised just because black people are animals, in a sense, quote unquote animals. That's not why black people are disenfranchised. Black people disenfranchised all the way from slavery, Jim Crow. Even between slavery and Jim Crow, you got indentured servitude. Like you got things that have put black people back for years and years and years and years and years, to the point where anytime a group of us make any type of progress, they try to find a way to knock us 50 steps back. For example, we've been gaslit into thinking black excellence is the champagne, the gold chains, diamond chains. In the 90s, the platinum chains, the Rolls Royces, the Lambos, big ass house, big booty girls in the videos, wearing Gucci head to toe, wearing Louis Vuitton head to toe. I don't believe that's black excellence, in my personal opinion. I'd rather wear Nike head to toe and have 50 law degrees. I'd rather my son, who's an autistic kid, succeed in everything that he wants to do in life with having maybe $2 in my bank account after he's successful. That's black excellence, is like leaving the world better for my people than the way I found it and the way I grew up in it. That's black excellence to me. And that's not me taking a shot at the black celebrities that we've grown accustomed to loving and understanding. And I guess now we've seen a lot of them fall from grace left and right. It's just, I mean, Phil, you could speak on this too, but like, it's just a certain point in time you wake up and it's kind of like, I'm not going to say you get woke, but you wake up and start seeing the bullshit around you. Similar to, what's that Netflix movie that came out early this year? They Clone Tyrone.
Oh, yeah.
Like you kind of wake up. Yeah, you kind of wake up and you like, yo, we all doing the same bullshit and feeding into the same shit. Like what you think?
I think we're in a simulation.
I would agree with that. I think we're failing terribly at the simulation.
Yeah.
I think we're failing terribly. And I will say this though, the gaslighting works sometimes.
Of course it does.
You don't think so? I think the gaslighting works sometimes.
Yeah, because especially if you hear it a whole bunch of times, you start to believe it little by little, and then someone else says it, and you're like, oh, maybe I am crazy.
Like, let's think about it in sports. Like, we're led to believe that like the bad boy Pistons can run, like play basketball against some of these teams nowadays, bro.
Oh, bro, I almost got ran out of ESPN for saying some shit like that. I said, what was Birdman's name? Chris Anderson?
Chris Anderson, yeah.
I said some stuff like that. I said that even Chris Anderson back in the 80s would be like an all-time great.
I agree with that.
And I had
because Chris Anderson now is Bill Lambier back then.
That's what I was saying, and people called me the damn Antichrist.
That makes no sense. Like there's certain things. Okay, when it comes to athletics, though, there's certain people obviously are anomalies. Like obviously Michael Jordan's an anomaly. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird are anomalies. Jesse Owens, the great U.S. sprinter, anomaly. Obviously, there's certain people who are anomalies. You know what I'm saying? But the vast majority of it, like a lot of y'all aren't that great. Like back in my day, you know, we would play games back to back and just have ice on our knees. None of that cold tub, hot tub. Like, bro, that's the reason why y'all fucking walk crooked now.
or you look like you were 50 at 25.
Yo, I mean, or you could be 35 fucking with a 16-year-old like Karl Malone. Anyways, what? I'm being right. He did do it. Mm-hmm. I mean, he wasn't 36. He was like 21 or 22, and he impregnated like a 13 or 14-year-old.
He was 13.
But whatever. He's nasty. In the words of Kendrick Lamar, freaky ass nigga, he a 69 guy. But like I said, man, the gaslighting works a lot often than not because, you know, for lack of a better term, a lot of us are peons. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of us just fall in line. Whether it be an assembly line, whether it be a classroom. And that's the reason why it's just weird to me now that a lot of people are actually using the internet for what it's made for you to get the information, for you to understand the information, and they're using it terribly. Like they're applying it to terrible logic sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you search hard enough, you'll find validation for whatever you're looking for.
This is true.
Like the earth is flat.
Bro, I saw... Oh, don't get me on the earth flatters guy people, but I saw. Okay, for example, we're gonna talk about politics real quick. For example, we saw obviously President Trump got reelected right into the presidency again. So he's 45 and 47, right?
Correct.
Okay, boom. All right, so we were gaslight. Well, his followers were gaslit into thinking that he won the 2020 election, right? Mm-hmm. And they still believe to this day that he won that election. Right?
Yeah.
What makes no sense to me now is if you think he won that election, why did you vote for him this time? Because that technically means he couldn't be able to run. He shouldn't have been able to run this time.
You see, my followers are the smartest people on this planet. We can vote 3 times.
They you know.
I won them all.
You know. If you vote for me now, you never have to vote ever again. Ever again.
He did say that.
And listen, I'll say this: if Trump, I told you this before. If Trump gets rid of term limits, yo, Big Boogie Obama, run that shit back, all right? only one man can stop him. Only one man can stop him. But Phil, there's another thing I want to talk to you about as well.
Okay.
It's a group of people that we've spoken about before on the show.
White people.
That's
Asian people.
Wait, have we spoken about Asians on the show?
Let's do it now.
Which one we talking about? What you want me to say about Asian people?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
I'm trying to think, like, what can I say about Asian people?
I don't know. They're great.
Yeah, they are. Anyways, it's a group of it's a famous duo, none other than the Fresh and Fit podcast. You know they've been having a crazy ass week this week.
Oh, these guys. All right, what happened?
All right, so first thing I'm gonna speak on. Obviously, you know about the whole how Kendrick Lamar dropped an album, right?
Mustard!
You did it. You did it. You did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the chaos I work in, guys. This is the chaos I work in.
You did it.
But in all seriousness, though, obviously, you know, Kendrick Lamar dropped an album. He had a lyric in the album that said, "Yo, don't let any white comedian make fun of black women." Right?
Okay.
These two bitch ass These two bitch ass motherfuckers. One of them who is a black man, and one of them who wants to be black and swears up and down that he's black, to the point that he changed his name to Myron. Had a African American lady on the show. Young lady, beautiful, of course, and she had a disagreement, and the disagreement kind of just grew and grew and grew to a heated argument, right?
Yep.
Once it grew into a heated argument, now she became a dirty, filthy animal. They called her every name in the book, but obviously an N-word, obviously, and they decided to try to physically assault her, right?
Wait, what?
They tried to physically assault her, and she beat the brakes off their security guards.
No.
So shout out to that young lady. I wish I knew your name. I wish I could be able to shout you out.
What's your Cash App?
I send her money too. Sure, I would send her money. But not only that, these gentlemen also turned around and I'm gonna quote this, so I'm gonna make sure I don't misquote them because last time I didn't misquote them, but their fans made it seem like I was the second coming of the devil because I didn't cite my sources, even though the sources is literally their mouths. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Gay.
So these two buffoons said the root of all problems in society, everything is because of feminism. Who pushes feminism? It's the Jews.
Wow.
He said that with a straight face, bro. He said that with a straight face on a podcast, right?
Okay.
The same podcast and some of his advertisers, the people who own the companies are Jewish.
That would make it right then, right?
Literally cutting his nose to spite his face.
Okay.
That wouldn't make it right because his podcast doesn't push feminism. It pushes red pill masculinity.
Correct.
It pushes LD energy.
Yeah.
Like the reason I had to take a pause real quick is it gets to a certain point in society as a whole that we got to put our foot down on the content that we decide to receive and decide to react to. Now, I'm reacting to this because that's my job. That's what I'm doing here. I get, I'm doing well for myself doing this, right? But it gets to a certain point as you guys, as the consumers, that you got to put your foot down on what you want to receive and what you want to watch on your screens. When I mean by screens, not the TVs. I'm talking about TV screens, iPads, tablets, cell phones. It's what you want to see on your screens, right? At a certain point in time, you got to put your foot down. People like this who make this content are always going to succeed no matter what the situation is because we don't put our foot down on what we receive. It is what it is. And we get gaslit into thinking that, oh, this is entertainment, right, Phil?
Yeah.
And it's never going to change, honestly, right? Like I always make these soliloquies and make these monologues about these things, and it never changes because I know it's never going to change because common sense isn't so common, right?
Nope.
But for Fresh and Fit, man, at a certain point in time, man, you got to look in the mirror as yourself. You got to look in the mirror as a man and just say to yourself, like, yo, what can I do better to make society change? Instead of sitting here yelling at a mic, yelling at young women, telling them that, their bodies are worthless because their brains are worthless, right?
Yeah, that's really stupid.
At what point in time do you stand up, you look in the mirror as a man, when you wake up in the morning and say to yourself, right? Like, yo, man, something has to change because I'm doing the same shit and nothing's getting done. I'm doing the same exact thing, expecting a different result, which is literally the definition of insanity, and nothing is changing. What can I do differently? And you guys aren't doing it because you guys think, oh, because I got the money, I got a popular podcast that got demonetized off of YouTube because of the terrible rhetoric that you keep speaking on. And what's changing? What I need to do better in my life?
So how do they make money then?
So they make money off their live streams off of Kick. And they have
what is Kick?
Kick or I forgot the other the
Twitch
and Kick are the two streaming apps for live streamers and all that stuff.
Okay.
But they do Kick. Because I'm pretty sure Twitch would kick them off their platform right away.
Probably.
But they do Kick. That's how they make their money, man. They advertise their stuff off of Kick and all that other stuff.
Would you have them on the show?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Really?
I can't.
Just to kick their back in?
Nah, it's not to kick their back in. The reason why I wouldn't be on their show and I couldn't have them on my show is the simple fact of they would just yell and try to argue with me in circles without trying to find
Yeah, but see, I have the power. I can turn them off.
But I can still hear them. You can't turn off my ears.
No, you're right.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like I'm good, bro. I'm good. Listen, at a certain point in time, bro, I'm 31 years old now, bro. I'm 31 years old. I don't allow things into my spirit, my soul, or into my viewpoint if I don't like it. Like, for example, Phil, I don't like horseradish. I'm not going to buy it and have it in my house, right?
Why don't you like horseradish?
Horseradish is trash.
Dude, so you must hate Arby's.
I don't eat Arby's.
Well, that's not the best condiment. The best condiment is mustard! You did it. You did it, bro.
I hate it here.
You did it.
I absolutely hate it here. I'm running away. I'm never coming back.
You did it.
Any podcast producers who want to be hired?
You set yourself up.
No, but Jesus Christ, that was my train of thought because of
Horseradish. You said you hate horseradish.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, so, like, if I don't like, if I on social media, man, if I see something I don't like, I don't interact with it because I don't want it on my algorithm, right? Mm-hmm. And that's the way I feel about like these dudes right here, bro. That's how I feel about this whole entire podcast episode. This is where I talk about gaslighting in general. Gaslighting is good sometimes, though. And this is where we're going to get sarcastic and crack some jokes right now. Phil, you know when gaslighting is great?
When
you're trying to gaslight a girl into thinking that she really loves you, bro.
Oh, ouch.
Like, it works, bro.
Ouch.
Sarcasm alert. Because a lot of people going to think I'm being dead serious about that. Like,
oh, no. I'm going to cut that part out and make it just seem like you're just saying this. So you're going to be the asshole.
You going to cut out the sarcasm part?
Yeah, I want to cut out you saying that this is sarcasm.
I bet. You know, if that's the case, we gonna go down. I'm 10 toes down on a big box of business. So listen, the best part about gaslighting, yo, you get what you want and you get to do it over and over and over and over again. You know, gaslighting is like a never-ending like pool. You could just keep filling it and filling it and filling it and filling it. And it's never going to get full. And you get to keep doing it and doing it again to get what you want and get what you deserve in life. But you know what you get? You know what you deserve at the end? You get karma. And karma hits you bad. Am I wrong, Phil?
Sure.
But gaslighting is great. You don't like gaslighting?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not a good gaslighter. So since I don't have that talent, I don't like when I get gaslit.
I'm Haitian and Dominican, and I was born with that talent.
Got it.
I don't use it often anymore. Nah. In my younger days, when I was like 21, 22, when I was ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? Gaslighting was my bag. Now, but I ain't got the mental capability to be gaslighting somebody because I don't got the mental capability to be sitting here and lying to people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a terrible liar.
Yeah,
so.
I stopped lying because I'm like, I don't feel the need to lie to have another lie as the backup to validate the first lie. Then I got to make up another lie to validate the first two lies. Like I don't got the time for all that. I don't got time for all that. I got too much stuff on my brain, and I'm a father, so I got bigger shit to worry about.
Yep.
But if I do need to pull out my gaslight bag, you know what I'm saying? You know, so it's in my back pocket. I just open that pocket. You know what I'm saying? Pull my gaslight card like a Uno card. Like my favorite card of Uno is the reverse, and that's how I gaslight right there.
Gotcha.
It's like, oh, you really think that happened? But didn't this happen instead? Oh, maybe you're right. Yeah, I know I'm right. And then get what I need. You know what I'm saying?
You're terrible.
Am I?
A little bit.
You think so?
Yep.
Phil, don't do me like that, bro.
Sorry.
Don't do me like that.
You're crazy.
Call me what you want, but you can't call me broke. Anyways, before we get out of here, because this is a quick episode, y'all. It's not really a real full-length episode. It's going to be a quick episode. We're doing great things here at the Jay Derosier Media Network. I'm so glad, and I feel the gratitude from you guys of the content that we're making here. I do want to take this time out to announce two things. The first thing, Phil, give me a second. The first thing I'm going to announce is starting this week when this episode drops, we will be officially launching our Patreon page. So the Patreon page is going to be at Jay Derosier Media Network. We'll have all the episodes of Serious Sarcasm, all the episodes of a new show we're about to announce, some behind the scenes, some vlog videos, and I will be announcing the membership prices later on. But, you know, as you guys are following the YouTube page, the TikTok page, the Instagram page, and the Twitter page as well, so X page, whatever the case is, you will see the announcements and the tiers that we're announcing for the Patreon page. But why would I start a Patreon page with only one show on it? Serious Sarcasm. Wouldn't it be smart to launch another show? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to launch the second show here on the Jay Derosier Media Network. It's called Fupas and Flapjacks. So with the Fupas and Flapjacks podcast, it's myself and, of course, none other than Trey. Trey is not here with us right now. Trey is probably outside getting some booty, knowing him.
Wait, you about to give an intro to the show?
No. Well, yeah, kind of.
All right, here we go. Go ahead.
Don't do me like this,
Yeah,
bro.
this is the music.
Please don't do me
Go
like
ahead.
this.
Fupas and Flapjacks. Go ahead.
This is really the music you're picking for us right now?
Yep.
Don't do this to me, bro.
Go for it.
I can't do it. I can't take this seriously, bro.
Oh, come on, man.
I can't take this seriously.
Come on, that was perfect.
But in all seriousness, though, Fupas and Flapjacks is a podcast that Trey and myself decided to make because we had a video that went viral twice, actually. It's been clipped up a couple of times. I've been seeing it all over TikTok again. But it's a viral video where I speak on women's bodies. And when I speak on women's bodies, I was speaking on the fupa part of it, obviously. And I was saying that no matter what a woman's built like, I don't care what she's built like. My thing is more so is what I'm attracted to is a brain. A lot of the women from different shapes and sizes and speaking different languages in the comments too, by the way, seem to gravitate towards that. And because of that, we decided to launch this podcast to support body positivity from black men, black women, and to also show support in the black community in general. So I want to say to people, man, this podcast is going to be something great. It's going to be something I'm very excited to launch. It's something I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for? Anxious would be the word?
Anxious, proud, scared, nervous, excited.
Well, nervous more so on how it's going to be received because obviously from the title alone, you probably think we're probably going to be, body shaming people. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case for the show specifically, like at all, by any stretch of the imagination. But it's going to be dope. The first episode is going to drop mid-December, so it's going to be great for you guys to come back and visit us and listen to the podcast. You're going to love it. I know you're going to love it. We're going to have guests on the show. We're going to be answering questions. We're going to be speaking about things from relationships to sex to friendships to everything you could think of when it comes to just the interpersonal relationships, everyday life as humans.
To fupas.
To fupas, literally. From fupas to flapjacks, literally, guys. And just for those who are asking in the comments, flapjacks is not pancakes. We're not those type of pancakes we're talking about. You know what type of pancakes I'm talking about, Phil?
Flat asses?
Nope.
What?
Them pancake nipples.
Oh, shit.
Them flapjack nipples.
Oh, damn.
The best nipples on earth.
Them IHOP titties.
The IHOP nipples, yep.
All right.
Yep. Shout out to the single moms out there. You know we love you.
Yeah, the Ruby Tooty Fresh and Fruities about there.
Yep, all the single moms out there, listen. Damn, I was going to say something fucked up, but I'm going to shut up.
Too late. Too late.
All right, so to the single moms out there, man, if you subscribe to the Fupas and Flapjacks podcast, we'll buy you that little water squirt bottle. To the single moms, they know what I'm talking about. Well, to the mothers in general, you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the squirt water bottle. When you first gave birth, that squirt water bottle, we'll buy you a free one. You know what I'm saying?
The fuck are you talking about?
The mothers know what I'm speaking on. Watch, I'm gonna clip this part up, and
What are you talking about, Nora?
moms know what I'm talking about when I'm talking
She's
about
laughing.
that water squirt bottle.
She's laughing back here.
She's laughing because she knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So, with that being said, thank you so much for listening to the Serious Sarcasm Podcast, y'all.
Free douches.
It's not a douche, though. That's the thing. It's not a douche.
Okay.
It's not a douche. Thank you for listening to the Serious Sarcasm Podcast. My name has been Jay Derosier. This has been a great episode. On behalf of the Jay Derosier Media Network and, of course, Phil, catch you guys next time. All right, be safe.